ABC 17 News at 5 on KMIZ starts now.
Columbia City leaders continue to put emphasis on airport renovations. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lindsay Burning.
And I'm Lucas Geisler. So far, they've secured funding for some of those renovations, but a new terminal is now the focal point of the expansion.
ABC 17's Sarah Massler-Donar is live in Columbia this afternoon. And Sarah, the city has proposed funding for the new terminal in the form of a lodging tax increase.
Absolutely, Lindsay. So the City Council on Monday is going to be looking at the ballot language for a lodging tax increase that could go on the ballot in August. And that would be a 1% increase to fund the airport's terminal expansion and renovations. Currently, the tax in Columbia sits at 4% for those lodgers who are coming into the hotel behind me. So they're paying about a 4% tax right now. And so it would increase 1% to 5%, and then that would be temporary until they can completely fund airport renovations for the terminal. Now, the federal government pays for the majority of the terminal through grants, but first the city must prove it's capable of raising the revenue before it'll see 1 cent of that. Now, Columbia's lodging tax is fairly low compared to other cities across the country, considering how popular the city is with out-of-town guests. You saw that it's pretty crazy here on a Friday afternoon, everybody trying to get into town. Now, the most recent data for St. Louis lodging tax pins it at about 22%, so compare that to our 4% here in Columbia. But tourism experts I talked to today say that's the reason it's low, because they want to be competitive with other cities. Companies looking to have conventions or large gatherings here actually look for the lowest tax rate. But state government also comes into play.
Then also it starts triggering some legislative, state legislative things once you go over a certain amount. There are some certain numbers that will start triggering some other things that need to take place.
According to Missouri statute, a city can't have a lodging tax lower than 2% or higher than 6%. The city needs to request legislative action to exceed that or even raise it more than a few percent. Now, coming up at 6, I'm going to have more details why the city feels that increasing the lodging tax is actually the way to go to fund the terminal. Reporting live here in Columbia at the Broadway Hotel, Sarah Massler-Donar, ABC 17 News.
City officials estimate the tax increase would generate about $10 million for the terminal. The tax could make it on the August ballot.